And let's bring in two of the top 4 rated prospects in the ESPN 100. Jahlil Okafor in Chicago on the left of your TV screen out of Whitney Young, and Tyus Jones in Apple Valley, Minnesota. He is right there on the right. Jahlil, let's begin with you. Before we hear where you guys are going, there are plenty of people watching who do not know your story. How did your friendship start and evolve to where it is today?
Well, I've known Tyus since I was in about 3rd grade. We played against each other in Orlando, Florida for nationals. I beat him in the Elite Eight, which I often brag about. And we rekindled our friendship my freshman year playing with USA Basketball. We went overseas to Mexico and won the gold medal, and also did the same thing in Lithuania the following year. So we just want the opportunity to win, and I think us together give us the best chance to win. And that was the main thing of us wanting to go to the same university. And, you know, he's like my best friend. He's like a brother to me. And if you take basketball out of the equation, that is still somebody I would like to go to college with.
Well, you have to be close to share a big moment like this right here on ESPNU. Tyus, this was the plan all along. Were there moments, though, along the recruiting process where you thought you should each go your separate ways?
No, sir. No, sir. This has been our goal and dream for the past, 2+ years, and so we were set in stone on going to school together, and so that's what we were planning on making it happen.
Well, Jahlil, before we get to the announcement and we hear where you're going, anything you'd like to say or people you'd like to thank?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Biancardi, and ESPN for giving me the opportunity to share this memorable moment with my family and friends. So I really appreciate that. I would also like to thank my father, who's been with me every step of the way. And also, I would like to thank my teammates who are sitting right behind me, who push me every day to get better. And then last but definitely not least, I would like to thank Dr. Kenner and my entire Whitney Young family.
All right, Tyus, what about you before we get to the announcement? Who would you like to thank?
First off, I would like to thank ESPN for hosting myself and Jahlil. I'd like to thank Apple Valley, all the students, all the faculty, my teammates, my coaching staff. Thank you for all pushing me to become the player that I am. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my family, because without them, I wouldn't be here today.
All right, guys, Jahlil Okafor and Tyus Jones, it is time to show America, where will you be attending school together?
Duke University.
Duke University.
You did great.
Jahlil Okafor and Tyus Jones, a package deal for a very long time, and Mike Krzyzewski and the Blue Devils get both of them. Congratulations to both of you guys. Jahlil, let's begin with you here, Jahlil. What was it about Duke that made you want to go to Durham?
Well, when we look at all 3 of the universities, they were just such great institutions, and they all had outstanding programs. And if possible, I would have cut myself into 3 different parts and sent myself to each school individually. But unfortunately, I can't do that, so I can only choose one. And with Duke, I felt more comfortable, going to play with the winningest coach in college basketball, and getting a chance for me personally to help Coach K win his 1,000th game was really intriguing to me. So that's kind of was the tipping scale for me.
Wow. Tyus, back to you. Considering you both wanted to go to the same school, how did you guys come to an agreement on Duke? Who had to sell who on this decision?
We sold each other. It wasn't really me pulling him or him pulling me. We just sat down and figured what would be the best, fit for the both of us to go in and make an impact our freshman year, and really learn and better ourselves as players and as people. So we felt that Duke was the right fit for ourselves, and that we would be able to succeed there.
Tyus, what gets you most excited about playing for Coach Mike Krzyzewski?
You know, he's a legend. He's a legend. He, you know, he's coached for many years and is arguably one of the greatest coaches of all time. So he has a great basketball mind, and I feel that, you know, I'll be able to learn, you know, a tremendous amount under him.
Jahlil, what was Coach K's message to you guys throughout the recruiting process?
His message to us was he always thought it was very special that we agreed to go to the university together, and he just always, you know, stressed the importance of us sticking together.
Well, very good. Jahlil Okafor, Tyus Jones, top 4 players, 2 of the top 4 players in all the land, both commit to Duke. Guys, congratulations, and thank you for sharing your big moment with each other and with us.